My students respond very favorably to the literature. In my beginning class, for example, the first 2 periods we will do things out of the textbook, and the third period is literature. So we just finished reading Sinbad the Sailor. And if something would come up, for example, we have an assembly that day, or it's a day where our schedule has to be shortened. What? We're not going to read Sinbad? Miss, what about Sinbad? And if it's a day that we get to read an extra period, they are in heaven. They absolutely love it. I think it's important to choose stories that you are passionate about as a teacher. When I introduce the book, I do it and I make this huge deal out of it. We have a drum roll and we play hangman to try and figure out what the title and the author's going to be, and they just eat it up. I make such a big production out of it that they can't help but be excited about it. I also make sure that I choose books that I really love and am passionate about. It's a tradition in my classroom to read A Christmas Carol every year. And I can't get enough of that book. I absolutely love it. A second thing that I think makes students so excited about it is I don't start out by giving them too much to do on their own. In particular for the beginners, I read all of Sinbad the Sailor to them. They might read a couple paragraphs here or there, but I'm not pressuring them to just go ahead and read the story. I make it comprehensible for them, and if they can understand it, then they're gonna love it because it's a great story. And with each novel that we read, I give them a little bit more to do on their own, and it kind of builds their confidence, and they just fall in love with the stories.